Folks, Jiminy Critic here with a movie that I want to give you this movie because I think it kind of came under the radar across America's theaters, and you may not have had a chance to check this one out, and I think it's worthy of taking a look. You know, it's not one of these big budgeted flicks that you can see every weekend at the multiplex. The movie I'm talking about is titled Conviction. Have you heard of this one? Conviction. It stars Hilary Swank and Sam Rockwell. It's about a little over an hour and a half long. Rated R for some language and adult-type theme things that go on in this movie. But let me give you the basic premise of this particular movie. The reason I only gave you those two main characters is because that's where the story really revolves around this brother and sister, okay, in the 80s. And the brother, Sam Rockwell's character, is kind of a roustabout. I mean, he's an okay guy. He's good at times, but he just has that bad boy streak in him, you know how some people do, and gets himself into trouble. Well, some point during this story, Sam Rockwell's character gets convicted of committing a murder. And of course goes through the trial, all sorts of evidence is thrown around, nobody much helps him out, and he's put into the slammer, as far as we know, for life because of committing this murder, supposedly. Well, the sister character, played by Hilary Swank, knows in her heart that he couldn't, as bad as he gets sometimes, he couldn't have committed this murder. And here's where the story, based on some true events apparently that really happened, true events that really happened. Did I need to say that? This girl puts herself into college. I mean, she's working at jobs that don't make much money. They don't have much of an education. They're not well-off people. Puts herself into college, gets a degree, goes to law school, passes the bar, becomes a lawyer, and guess what she does? You already know where I'm going. She works to fight for an appeal for her brother's conviction on murder. And I'm not going to tell you how this movie ends. You need to take the time to find Conviction for yourself and enjoy an understated, quiet, well-told story that isn't in the multiplexes. I'll catch up with you next time. It's Jiminy Critic.
More so than the other. So keep it under 2 minutes.
I'll do what I want.